and welcome back to my channel and another episode of the Meadows Legacy. So, I think Jimmy might be dying. He's got the day off. I was just playing off camera. I wasn't even planning on starting recording yet, but I was just playing off camera and he's got the day off and it didn't have much to do and Poppy's gone out. I am getting her home now because I'm not sure if he's dying, but I was just, trying to find something to do. I had him make the bed. I didn't realise it was a Murphy bed, but it is. So in making the bed, he also put it back up. I tried to get him to put it back down and it fell on top of him, and then it zoomed me in here and nothing's happening and I can't click him. So this could be the end for Jimmy. I'm getting Poppy home. I don't think she was gone far. I sent her. Oh god, she has gone far. I thought she just left. Okay, she's on her way home. I'd sent her to the junkyard to do some work and I'd left Jimmy home with the baby, but she's rushing home right now. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. That's about what I thought was gonna happen. Come on Poppy, get home. Might want to run. Okay, didn't get there in time. So, Jimmy's dead. What a start to the episode, huh? So that was quite sudden, clearly. I could exit without saving, but, technically the challenge hasn't ended. I think I would if it was Poppy, or at least I would if it was, someone still needs to get that bed down, which makes me nervous. I am going to save it, and I am going to have Poppy try and get it down, and if it ends then, I will exit without saving, because obviously I don't want the challenge to just completely end. I also realise that I am saving it, so I have just removed my option of exiting without saving for Jimmy, but that's okay, it happens. But yeah, that was unexpected. Jesus, okay. So Poppy's a single mother now. Oh god, that's so bad. I genuinely was not expecting that. I was just like, today's just going to be a chill day, Jimmy's got a day off, and god, the fucking bed killed him. I wonder if that's common, or if I just got incredibly unlucky, because I didn't even realise it was a Murphy bed. I just... okay, so never ever make the bed again. That's what I'm learning here. Wow, okay. Moving on, let's get the bed down and then let's never ever ever put it back up again. Not that I intended to anyway, it just happened, like I said, when he made the bed. That is unfortunate. Come on Poppy, you can... Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Seriously? For some reason, Poppy's social was absolutely plummeted and it says she's lost a friend. It's like, technically yes, but, I don't know that there's much hope of giving them a call and rekindling the friendship. Okay, she got it down successfully that time, after I reloaded, because I did reload for Poppy, not because I'm biased, but just because I don't want this challenge to literally end. Jimmy dying is one thing, it's obviously unexpected, kind of sucks, but Poppy dying would end the challenge because Butch isn't old enough to look after himself. Yeah, poor Poppy, Jesus Christ, she spent so long trying to find somebody, and as soon as she does, he dies. She's had such a tragic life so far, and she doesn't even really have any friends either. Let's invite Clay over. Clay's the person she's closest to. Just, somebody to talk to. Be a friend. Because I did say I think that they might well get on better as friends than romantic interests. Right, he's over here, so he's going to come round, I think. And hopefully just be somebody for Poppy to talk to, because her social is so low, and she's really having a hard time. Understandably. God, poor thing. I feel so bad for her. Like, God, it's such a rough deal. Let's cry on his shoulder. I don't know if we're really close enough for that, but I guess we'll soon find out. Like, I genuinely feel so bad for her. And I wasn't recording when it happened, but because I was playing just after Butch was born, both her and Jimmy had wishes to get married, and I didn't lock them in because I was like, oh, that'll come, probably in the future, they'll probably roll those wishes again. But no, even if I had locked them in, it wouldn't have made a difference. But man, they really liked each other, and now it's just over, just like that. So she's become friends with Clay, which is nice. I don't plan on having them become anything more than friends at the moment, because they tried that and it didn't work out, and obviously she's not in any place to be finding a romantic partner right now anyway. But yeah, I think long term I don't really see them being together anyway. I think they can just be friends and that's fine, because yeah, they just seem to work better as friends than partners. I think Clay's probably going to leave now. I think Poppy needs to probably spend some time on her own. But yeah, I think it's good for her to have at least a friend, because otherwise this is just even sadder and she'd just be completely on her own. We do have Jimmy's remains as well. I'm not quite sure what to do with them, whether we'll take them with us, wherever she goes, or whether we will just put it in the graveyard. I'd like to put it in the graveyard if I can, but yeah. Man, I don't know, I've never felt like this caught off guard, I guess, by The Sims. I think usually it's all a bit more controlled. So I'm just looking around at some of the furniture in the house and I'm getting some ideas because this feels so lonely. Like, it was fine when Poppy was on her own, but the fact that she's now, like, she was just starting out a little family and now it's been, well, I mean, it's not been taken away. She's still got Butch, but, like, you know, she was just getting started with Jimmy and he's just been ripped away. But I'm looking at this here and I'm looking at this here and I wonder if it might be an idea to get her a pet. Something to, you know, keep her company. I mean, like I said, she has Butch, so it's not like she's completely alone. And there is a part of me that's like, you know, does it make sense to give her something more to look after when she's already going to be a single mother of a newborn? But that might be an idea to get a little cat or something. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to look after Butch because he's crying, and then we can heckle him. And then we're going to probably have Poppy go to bed, and then maybe tomorrow we'll look at getting a cat. Because, yeah, it just might be a nice thing to do. Might be a nice thing for her to have as a little pet to keep her company. But for now, it's going to be an early night for Poppy. Right, let's look at getting Poppy a cat. Little kitten from the shelter. So who have we got? Okay, Nova's looking a little bit worse aware. Merlin just made my heart just jump. He just looks so freaking cute. And I don't even want to give the others a chance. I just want Merlin. Like, look at him. How can you say no to that face? So we're going to get Merlin. Oh, here he is. Oh, look at him. Right, we're going to have to go and pick him up because he is a kitten, so he can't manage the stairs. Now she's running to go greet him. All right, let's go indoors and then let's put him down inside. But first, let's get a little close-up. See, look at him, he's so cute. See, that's cheered me up. I hope it cheers Poppy up as well. It's cheered me up anyway. Right, so I bought a few extra pet supplies. I've bought a bed, I've bought a scratching post, and I think that's everything because there was already a whatever that is. There were some toys down here, there was a food bowl, so I think that's all I got. Oh, and a litter box. I got a litter box too. I also replaced the bed to just be a normal bed because aside from the fact I'm a little bit worried that it might end somebody else's life, I think that's a pretty reasonable response for Poppy to be worried. I mean, if you imagine that a Murphy bed killed your boyfriend, you probably would want to get rid of it as soon as you could. So I replaced that bed with just a normal one. Gave it, you know, black covers because the other one was pink because Jimmy likes pink, but Jimmy's not here anymore. Poppy likes black, so that's what I've done. He's quite possibly the cutest little cat I've ever seen. Hi, it's Seth Quinn. I thought I'd stop by. I'm gonna ignore that because Poppy doesn't need this right now. I don't care what you think that you're gonna say. She doesn't need it. Goodbye. She's not home. That's what I mean. She's not home. If she was home, I'm sure she'd be willing to listen and hear you out, but she's just not home. What is it with the Quinn family constantly stopping by? Clay Taylor's been pretty busy lately and doesn't have time to cook. You've been asked to prepare a nice group meal in exchange for some nice cash. Get the pan simmering before time runs out. Bearing in mind Clay is like her only friend, so he knows what she's going through. I can't figure out if this is really shitty, him asking a favour of her when he knows that she's grieving, or if he's trying to give her something to occupy her mind. As if she needs it, she's got a new kitten and a new baby. I'm gonna say no. No thanks, Clay. You know, she's not really a cook anyway. She's got some cooking skill just because she's been cooking for herself. But, bit of an odd request, Clay. It's so sad because every time she wakes up, it's like she forgets that he's gone. But he's not really gone. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait, what? So Clay sent us something. He sent us like a plant or something. It's probably in our household inventory. But he also says, I'm not so great at writing these things and worse at saying them, but maybe you could ask me out sometime if you wanted to. Usually I'd be like, you know, that's fine. We can be friends. We can become partners instead. But like, she's literally still grieving, Clay. She went to you to be a friend to her. Like, just, what? Just the audacity. I kind of want to fall out with him now. Like, that's so... It's been like less than 2 days since her boyfriend and the father of her child died. And you're already trying to make a move. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to do about that. I'm not sure, because like she's nearly over it. So I'm not sure whether, you know, I'm being a bit harsh and maybe it is time for her to move on, even though it's not even been 2 days. Because obviously in sim time, 2 days is like 2 years. So maybe, I don't know. I'm going to sit on it. I'm going to think about that one. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Because like I said, technically in sim time, it's been nearly 2 years. But to me, it doesn't feel like that long ago. You know what? I'm actually going to invite him over. I think that regardless of what they end up doing, if anything, I think they need to talk about that. Because, yeah, I don't think that their friendship would just carry on without at least acknowledging that. I've got to go, bye. Okay, well, I'm going to take that to mean that he regrets what he did. Or maybe if this is 2 days rather than 2 years, then maybe he sent it before Jimmy died and maybe he's feeling incredibly awkward for that reason. I don't know. I don't think that they're going to go any further with Nat, and I don't think that they're going to remain friends either, to be quite honest. I think that Bobby's probably a little bit weirded out by that because that was a bit much, a bit soon. And I think she's just probably never going to call him again. She's probably going to just ignore his calls from now on. And to be honest, I don't suppose he probably will bother calling again because him leaving quite abruptly sort of says that he wishes that he hadn't sent it. Maybe he acknowledged, I mean, shit, maybe he got drunk one night or something. You don't know. But yeah, I think that's it for their friendship. So Bobby's back to having no friends. So that's not great. We could always, give A-Up a call, but then they never really got close while she lived next to him. And I don't know that she'd want to, because at the end of the day, he's just an ex-neighbour to her. I know I said at the beginning that I wanted them to become friends, but it just never happened. So there's no point in forcing that now because they're not neighbours. So yeah, poor Poppy. I'm sure she'll find some other friends at some point. I've actually just bought a computer. I'm just going to click on chat with someone and see if she can make any connections that way. It's a bit difficult for her to leave home at the moment because she's obviously got a newborn. I know that she could hire a babysitter, but I don't know if I really want her to. So for now, let's just see if we can meet anyone online. Who's she chatting to? Noel Step. Fair enough. Poppy learned that Noel is single. That's not what you need to be asking right now. Okay, that's also an option. Oh, she got a want with Noel. Skate on a pond with Noel. Okay, we can have you guys skate on a pond. It has just become winter, so I'm sure that some ponds are freezing over. Well, that one's already frozen over. I've locked that one in for now because it is Butcher's birthday today, so they can probably go quite soon, actually. Yeah, maybe Noel will end up becoming a good friend of Poppy's. It does concern me a little bit because she looks like she might be an elder. Not that there's anything wrong with her having an elder friend, but she just doesn't need any more death in her life. Yeah, maybe Noel will become what I thought A-Up would be. Excuse you? Where did that come from? I know that there is a glitch where it randomly gives you money for a car or something. Like it just assumes you've just sold like a random car. It can give you like stupid amounts of money. So I'm just going to take that away because we didn't actually earn that. But yeah, as I was saying, it could be that Noel ends up being what I'd planned A-Up to be. So like the older friend who like helps her get on the right track. She is a rebel though, which, maybe she's not going to help her get on the right track after all. Maybe she helps her continue on the wrong track, but we'll have to wait and see. I like the idea of them being friends though. The Winter Festival was here as well. I mentioned before, but I'll mention it again, that I'm keeping the seasons in line with real seasons because that's just how I want to play this one. Because I'm speeding through it quite quickly, so we'd end up going through every season super quickly. And I don't know, I just like having my game be similar to real life. So I did change it to winter because obviously we're in December now. So yeah, we can, maybe not now because Butch is still young, but at some point we can go to the Winter Festival and get in the festive spirit in real life as well, hopefully. Oh, hang holiday house lights. We can do that as well. I'm not sure how to do that, but we can definitely do that. That would be fun. Oh, Merlin's in the little fish. Look at him. I love him so much. Oh man, you're so cute. Who gave you the rights? Poppy has received an invitation to Clay Taylor's upcoming party. Come to my party, it's going to be awesome. No! I think the answer to that is quite clearly a no. Okay, holiday house lights. We've got hanging lights, we've got strip lights. Let's put on the multicoloured hanging lights. There we go. Love that. Okay, so we're all decorated for Christmas. I had a look and build by because I was going to properly decorate, but I couldn't really see anything to actually decorate with for Christmas. It seemed a bit lacking in that department. It was mistletoe, that's about all I could see. So that's fine. We'll just have the hanging lights outside where we can't actually see them. Right, I've bought a cake as well so we can bring Butch to the candles in a minute. We just need to feed him and change his nappy first. So let's blow out the candles for Butch. And Poppy's going to rant about work. Fair enough. This is what... Oh god, he's gone. Oh, he does have eyes. I was about to say, I know if they go cross-eyed, he looks like he's got no eyes. He does have eyes. They're just very pale. Right, get off your soapbox, Poppy, and go see your son. He's just like, Mum, what the hell are you doing? Right, first things first, let's give him a makeover. His favourite colour is spice berry, so actually his current... Jesus, you're going like the wind. His current outfit kind of fits with his favourite colour, but I don't know that I like it. It's the problem. But I'm sure we can find something better. Okay, so he's got his mum's hair colour and it looks like his dad's eyes because Poppy's got quite bright blue eyes. I mean, his dad's eye colour, I don't know if that is dad's eye shape. I don't know about any of that yet. We'll see when he gets older. I mean, to be honest, we won't because they all look the same. We'll give him that hair. I'll probably have to download some toddler hairs at some point because you've basically got this, and this, or bold. Can't change his outfit. I guess I'm going to have to go to a wardrobe for that. I forget, coming back here from Sims 4, how little there actually is in terms of toddler stuff. Like, we've been spoiled in Sims 4 for toddler stuff. I was hoping I could put him in a little cute sweater or something, but there isn't any. There we go. I mean, he's in his outerwear right now, but I gave him a quick little makeover, mostly in blue because I couldn't see any Spiceberry stuff, and blue is my favourite colour, so I went with that instead. Yeah, it was only a quick little makeover. I mean, there wasn't much choice anyway, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it is, but I also quite liked just getting it done quite quickly. I'm not the biggest fan of Creator Sims. I'm not that bothered about there being less choice there. So yeah, I was only in there for like 5 minutes. Okay, Poppy wants to potty train Butch, so we'll get on that at some point. Don't have to start that immediately though. Oh, last thing, I should probably get him some toys. Not that there's a huge amount of room to put them, but he's a virtuoso, isn't he? So we'll get him a little xylophone. And then he does also have his imaginary friend. I might leave it at that just for the sake of room. But yeah, he's got a little xylophone, he's got his imaginary friend, which again, because I'm playing this for realism, it's just going to be a random doll, like a toy. I'm not gonna make it like a living imaginary friend. It's just gonna remain a doll forever, and that's okay. But yeah, it looks like we have a lot more space than we do, but this is entirely unusable because it's technically not considered part of the home. This is technically considered like 3 separate homes or something. I'm not really sure how it works. But here, there's 3 separate doors, which would be the same thing. But yeah, I don't understand why, but that is what it is, so that bit is completely unusable. But that's okay. He's got a couple of toys. It's not like he's gonna get bored. Oh, probably wants to buy a stroller as well. Yes, we'll definitely buy a stroller because then she can go out because she hasn't gone to work like this entire time. You know what I did just realise that I think you can use the stroller for babies as well, so we could have done this earlier, but that's okay. I'm just not going to think about that. I think what I'm going to try and do so that the toddlers don't all turn out perfect but they don't all turn out awful either is only do the teaching of things when the parent wishes for it. So we'll teach him to go to the potty on his own, and we'll see if she rolls wishes for talking and walking, and if she doesn't, then we won't do it, because then there's, you know, that little extra something, I guess, so that they might well grow up with bad traits. They might well grow up with one of the parents' traits, which could also still be bad, but then they're not quite as clear-cut copies of the parents, if that makes sense. Excuse me? Hello? There's somebody walking around my house and it's not Jimmy, like as a ghost. Whatever's happening, it's really kind of creepy. Right, let's get you out of your crib and potty train you. Jamie! Yes, right, yell at your child first. That's the healthy thing to do. Yep, yell at mum. That's the healthy thing to do as well. Right, first and foremost, let's potty train you. We'll feed you in a minute. Poop first. Right, and then you can just eat here. Feed on floor. Merlin has to poop next to where he eats, so can you. Oh, it's Merlin's birthday today. Oh, that's cute. I mean, I would love for him to stay a kitten forever, but yeah, he'll grow up today. By the way, if anyone's wondering why Merlin is pooping where he's eating, it's because I put the litter box here, but he can't come up the stairs, so I ended up having to put it all on the same floor. But we will move it when he has his birthday, when he ages up and can walk up the stairs himself. Maybe we'll go and fulfill this wish to skate on a pond with Noel. We could take Butch with us and just go and find a little pond and go skating. That would be cute. I've actually never used the strollers before, so I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we'll try it. Go to community lot with Butch, and it's this one, Sunset Cove. This is cute, but like Poppy, you might want to dress a bit better for the weather. We'll change you when we get there, I think. Put on your outerwear, and we're going to invite over Noel, and we're going to go ice skating with her if we can, because there is some frozen ponds here, right? Yeah, right there. I'm at work right now, and I don't know when I'll be done. Wonderful. Well, cancel that wish. I'm not gonna mess around with that, but that's okay. We can play with Butch anyway, as we're here. I think we won't stay long. Like I said, I was planning on ice skating here. I mean, to be fair, she can still ice skate on her own. You know, we could do that. Okay, the ice is too thin to skate on now. Okay, let's go home. Fair enough. We're going home. Bit of a bust, but that's fine. Poppy's got the want to buy a doll's house. I'm going to lock it in and see how expensive they are before I actually fully commit to that. Sorry, not how expensive they are. See how big they are. They're not too big, but I don't really know where we'd have room for one. We could put one in here, I suppose. Because then he can play with that either if Poppy lets him out and then doesn't take him downstairs straight away, or just when he's a child. He doesn't have to play with it straight away. I know they've just got home, but I'm actually going to have them go out again because I want Poppy to go and do some work at the junkyard. And I don't really want her to hire a babysitter, so she can bring him with her, and then he can just, I don't know, play with his imaginary friend or whatever. Okay, where's the junkyard? Over here. Visit with Butch, there we go. Oh, she's rolled the want to teach him to talk, so we'll lock that in and get on with that later on. She's certainly not going to be able to work every single day, but that's okay, she doesn't need to. She's not like hard up for money, I just think it'd be nice to keep working towards her career, and also if we stay out past 7, keep working towards her lifetime wish as well. Once again, Poppy being not dressed for the occasion. Right, let's just invent. Butch is here, he's happy with his little toy, so we can just get to inventing something. Oh, it's Merlin's birthday. Oh Merlin, you're growing up alone, I forgot it was your birthday. My brain is not switched on today. Still adorable. And while we were gone, something happened over here. I'm going to go ahead and assume that Poppy set herself on fire again. So I think it's about time to go home on that note. And she also wants to teach Butch to walk, so we will lock that in as well, and we'll try our best to teach him all the things. Of course, now Merlin's an adult, you can go upstairs. Let's move your stuff that we put downstairs temporarily. So we can put the litter box in the bathroom, and we can put your bed in the bedroom, and that saves some room downstairs. Oh, and Poppy's passing out. Wonderful. Oh, please don't go outside. It's literally close of you to just get into bed. Like, even if you can't undress and get under the covers, just lie on your bed and pass out if you must. Where are you going now? Okay, she's not going to pass out. She is going to bed. She took my advice. Whoever said Sims don't listen to you. Right, we're going to let Butch out, but we're not going to take him downstairs yet. So then he can use the doll's house if he wants to. But Poppy just needs to sleep some more. I'm guessing that today is probably going to be quite a slow day. I feel like Poppy's going to be in and out of bed. She's going to be looking after Butch, going back to bed, because like she's so tired. I'm not going to obviously have her energy bar go up to full, but we'll try and get it. Well, I don't know, we'll play it by ear. But if we get her up properly now, then she's going to want to go to bed again at like 9 o'clock. And again, she's a night owl, so ideally we don't want to go into bed that early. Right, Poppy's going back to bed, so Mervyn, you're in charge of the baby. Oh, look at that. They're not actually like interacting with each other technically, but they look like they're just hanging out, having a good time. That's adorable. I love that. Right, let's wake Poppy up, because I think that her sleep schedule is probably at a decent-ish place now, or at least it is for her as a night owl. Let's have you serve some lunch, because you're out of leftovers. And then we will go to the graveyard and try and put Jimmy in the graveyard. Although I say that, it might be a bit late for that today. Not that Poppy would mind being out that late, but I think that Butch probably would. I suppose you could always call a baby. No, I don't want to call a babysitter. I want Butch to come with us. So I think we'll do it tomorrow. We will do it first thing tomorrow. We're gonna make it happen. He's gonna be put in the ground by the end of this episode. But yeah, for today we're just gonna have to look after everybody's needs, because he didn't get a chance to yesterday, so he had to catch up today. Oh, Poppy's got another street art commission. Well, we'll accept that, and we'll do that at some point. I'm not sure exactly when, but at some point we will. Hey, Butch has been potty trained. Okay. Well, that's 1 out of 3 things then, so that is good. Oh, and Merlin's gained the adventurous trait. So that means that Butch can now use the potty on his own, which is awesome. And Merlin's going to be more adventurous, I guess. We do still have to teach Butch how to talk and walk, so we should be able to do that if we get on with it, but we'll see. We'll see if we do or not. Right, it is fairly late again, but we are still going to go today. It's not too late yet, so we're going to go now. If I can find the graveyard, because that's one thing I've just realised, is I didn't actually look to find where it is. Assuming there is a graveyard, I could have been saying this entire time, let's go to the graveyard, when there's the graveyard. Of course there's a graveyard. We went and graffitied it last episode. Oh god, genuinely, brain not on today at all. Okay, I think you got to click manage the dead, and then I'm not sure what that does, but I guess we'll find out together. Let's so they're going inside. Okay, so it looks like oh wait, I can place the grave. Okay. Where shall I place it? Right, I went into build by temporarily because I wanted to see if I could change anything. I'm just going to teleport them back here because they've gone home for some reason. It's not really cheating, it's just bringing them back where they were. And then we're gonna place the grave. Very hard to see in the snow, but I think what I want... I think there's a path here, but I can't see where the path is the problem. Well, I'll place it there because we can move it. Maybe I'll come back one day when it's less snowy and move it. So yeah, Jimmy Mill is buried there. We'll probably edit it at some point to make sure that we can fit as many in as possible, because it'd be nice if we could bury everybody in this legacy here. But I imagine this legacy is going to be quite long, so I don't know how practical that is, but we'll have to see. Right, let's have these two mourn. I know it's a bit close to the other ones, but we'll get rid of them gradually. This is Poppy's mourning face, apparently. It's the same as every other face she makes. And on that note, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. So if you are here, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you soon.